Hey Rebels. Okay, so we're just gonna jump straight into it because this energy got me so irritated, and I am such an upbeat person, but I will set somebody some plates if need be. So what we have here is air creature, meaning so I'm hearing seal fly like an eagle to the sea. And I'm believing that this is you. I'm praying. So now let me stop. Yeah, it's you. And etiquette, clarify with etiquette. So obviously there is a certain way of life that you have either desired to live or that you have been living that you are looking to make a great escape from. And you are at the point where you're really looking at things that you have just been doing blindly throughout your day and trying to figure out where it is that you're going wrong. So here in the middle, we have the railroad. So for me, which is the crossroads. Do you continue to do things the way that you've been doing them, that you've been from what you've been taught over here? And we're going to get to them. Or do you do things differently outside of the community that you come from? Now, over here, we have financial, clarified with logic, and logic over emotions. Logic over emotion. And the movie Class Act with Kid and Play. Character and community. So here's the thing. This is what I am actually seeing. As I stated, you are at a crossroad of a decision for whichever reason, which hopefully we will figure this out within the next few minutes. Um, you are in a bit of a pickle in your life where there is this monster inside of you that is trying to make its way out. But yet the monster is so much yearning for something different that everything else around you is triggering. It may be actually messing with your finances. I was about to use the F word because this really pisses me off. Yeah, I'm censoring myself right now. um, so, looking at Class Act, when I saw that, it made me think about the bully from Class Act, how there was this transition and turnaround that at the beginning of the movie, of course, he was this big bad dude, and all of a sudden, Kid and Play switched roles, Duncan Penahue and the other guy, I forget what his name is, something Poindexter, I think. And when they switched roles, even though Kid was playing Play's character, because they, did like a swamp. The class is okay, let's go back. So when they both started school, right? They ran into each other. This was their meeting each other. Glitz of a glam, right? He was this tough guy, gold teeth. Everybody loved him. But then Kid, he was more so like this nerdy guy, and penny loafers and stuff. And they somehow their transcripts got messed up, and ironically, their pictures got switched to each other's transcripts. So there was this bully who heard who Play character was, but it wasn't Play. It was Kid, right? It's a rap group, Kid and Play. It was Kid. And Kid, he didn't know about Play's lifestyle before, Play told him, like, hey, I need you to get an A in this class, an A in this class, or else I won't be able to get, I think it was a car or something, and approval from his mom or whichever, and Play like, if I'm doing you a favor, then I need you to do me a favor. So he go watch the movie. It's a great movie. I love it. I don't want to get too deep into it, but regardless. So Kid, even though he was being Play, Kid, he ran into this bully because this bully heard that, Kid asked Play, that he was this big tough guy and that he had this record of just knocking people about their stuff. So Kid had to actually learn how to be Play. So much so that Play, the actual Play, he had his goons support Kid, and he had, they were like his angels per se. So there was times that the bully got beat up And the bully actually thought that it was kid being play. That was him. I hope that all makes sense to you. But anyway, at the end, the bully lost the girl. And kid and play both lived lives that they never thought that they would have been able to experience, so much so that it freaking confused their parents. Um, let's dive into this. So I really want to see what type of monster this is that is pulling you back, that is keeping you from making this choice and decision for the betterment of yourself, to preventing you from stepping outside of your norm. What is the issue, collective? What is the issue, rebels? Okay, so I'm not sure if you can catch the graphics because these are holographic cards. Got it. All right, so we got 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, the Moon, dead spot in the middle, the Knight of Cups, the Tower. And then at the bottom, we got the Chariot. So that's just more, oh, sorry if it shined in your face, but yeah. So this is going to be a very short read because I feel that it's saying straight to the point. You are going from the 5 to the 10 off bat. You are a beast about it. You do not play about yours. Now, I just see how these coins, these pentacles, are just, it's like they're emerging. So heck, you might get that extra 5 and, you know, let it be 15. The illusion about it is the Tower that you will be facing right here with the in-between of the Knight of Cups. The way you go about your conversations are going to have to be kept on a hush, because I'm looking at how this monster is coming from in between these two rocks. It feels like let loose the Kraken. And I say let loose the Kraken. Stop holding back, because I need both hands now. This monster, these two monsters are the same. So the illusion is you. You are the illusion. Now, yes, when this tower come, you're going to have, like, these look like those Pac-Man monsters, you know, the ghosts, but a little bit more detail animated. You are the monster. You are going to protect whatever this change is about yourself. And I feel that it definitely has a lot to do with your material abundance, and not just saying your material abundance like earthly, but the materials that you collected during your time of hermit mode and research, because he's walking out of his own cage, like there's a cage right here saying, you know, not saying much, but it's saying a lot. Even got his tongue out. That's interesting. So yeah, so you think that there's an illusion, but really the illusion is you. Because on both sides of the fence, you have representations of you. Right here in the middle is everybody else. I don't know if you can see these arms, but everybody else, and it's probably dark, which is fine. Everyone else is trying to grab at you with their suctions, you know, the things that they know triggers you, the things that they know will make you pop off, the things that they have tried on you that they feel should continue to try and work. But it's not that they feel that they should be able. Okay, so they feel that you should stay conflicted about your finances, that you should stay conflicted about whether you need to use your logic or your emotions, when the thing is that you've done so much work within your hermit mode that you have a balance of both, and that there's nothing that they can do. They do not understand. People have not witnessed this beast that you are. Here I am grabbing these cards thinking that the beast is someone else, when the whole time the beast is you. What is it that they worked on? Okay, so you have worked on, this is an emotion card. It says walk break. Ask permission to take a walk so you can cool down and get some fresh air. This is where they fucked up at. I'm going to put that right down top of the moon. That's where they fucked up at. They felt that in order for a conversation to be a conversation, or whatever type of interaction was, that you needed to sit, that you need to remain there and deal with your discomfort, whether it be how your house is ran or the house that you live in is ran, whatever this circumstances is, because I feel that this is more so of a circumstances. Because remember, the material abundance that we're talking about is what you've learned in hermit mode. You have learned to take care of yourself, not to have to ask permission of, you know what, if I feel myself about to pop off, I will respectfully say I need a moment and walk away, or I'm just going to all out, in a sense, depending on how far you decided to drag me out and try to trigger me and push me, just say fuck you in the most kindest manner and then walk off with grace. And please, 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 rebels, I know we can get ignorant. People don't expect that of us, right? So that's why we're rebels. People don't expect, we don't look to be what we can be, though we can be. Just, it's not necessarily that it takes a lot. It's one of those, okay, I feel that you really want to cash in these coins on that ass. So let me go ahead and help you out with that, and so you can leave me the hell alone. And also, while you leave me the hell alone, you're about to fuck around and find out who the hell it is that I am. So you walking away, and strangely, because I didn't do this at the beginning, but there was three cards, three meditation cards that I pulled out. The first one says, break the cycle. There is an established routine, or is there an established routine or cycle that you get caught up in every day? Is there an established routine or cycle that you get caught up in every day? Today is the day to break the cycle. Identify it, focus on it, and change it. Try by trying something new. Well, I just ad lib crazy. By trying something completely different. Same shit, right? Break the fucking cycle, okay? We're not being nice about it. It feels like there's been a lot of stagnant time being wasted on, I just want to be heard and I'm going to wait my turn. I don't think you're waiting anymore. I feel like, if you don't handle this now, something finna pop, okay? So try to have the conversation or just move into action. Next one that we got is look around. Take a walk in a park, on a trail. Clear your mind of everything else and really look at the beauty in the world and notice the brilliant life that surrounds you. So whatever this is, you're saying that the beautiful life ain't back there. It's not back there. You build so much of yourself that when you look in the mirror now, you see somebody completely different. Although it may seem like the same face, there is something about your aura, and I feel that there is something about your aura, and your order that is I know what I want, I know what I need, and I know that it does not have anything to do with this. This is simply just a waste of my time to continue to be a part of, participate in, or engage in. The last card says silent mantra. This is important. Come up with a mantra. It can be as simple as I am capable, I am here, and I am confident in my abilities. Repeat this to yourself during the stressful moments in your day. Now, I didn't even read that one all the way through when I was doing a pre-pour for that. But plain, and I feel that it's plain and fucking simple. You know what needs to be done. Now, the thing about it is that though it's going to be a first for them, and they never seen you like this, you never seen yourself like this either. Now, you might have test drive this on somebody else, and not as if it was a test, but that you might have embodied this energy in a moment someplace else or with someone else and surprised yourself now, right? And it seems that you surprised yourself one moment, and that you surprised yourself so many times with this energy that it's like, oh yeah, that's a good story to tell. Yeah, I remember. Now it's like, no, all them times that you surprised yourself when you came up with this energy. No, now it's time. This Knight of Pentacles to understand we're done test driving it. It's authentically a part of your character. It is authentically who the heck you are. You don't want to have to do a fuck around and find out. But if somebody need that notice, post it on their ass or their forehead. You definitely will. So, and then we have flow, following, I want to say flow because the way she's just going, it's a flow, honey. Follow your own rhythm. Follow your rhythm. To the beat of the rhythm of the night. Okay, yeah. So you Last Dragon. Interesting. Ah, interesting. Well, to me, that just, reminds me of Last Dragon, like a dragon coming from the center of the earth and coming up and just hitting the air, like air creature, in the air, like, just really loud, fiery. Everyone stops everything that they're doing, and many people around the world was doing millions of things, but something about you was, who is the heard around the world, okay? Like, who you think you're talking to? Check this out, little homie. Let me tell you what this about to be and what it ain't finna be. Okay. See, now, if you watched any of my previous videos or my videos, even before this, you realize, like, I don't normally talk like this, but guess what? If it's called for, if I then gave you even the pass with my silence and it's continued, this is not about, me being scared or, like, oh my goodness, I'm staying in my place now. Now, I'm studying you. I'm observing you. And so when I do come with the head, batter, I'm going to hit that mark. And then you're going to learn about my territory. Ain't nothing to mess with. Okay? Me, mine's, anything that you don't have. Get in line, honey. Understand what this is and what this isn't about. Child. Okay, and then we have number 30. So we got 5, 10, 30. The perfection of your life. Right here over the 10 of Pentacles. Mm, 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 mm. And, oh, Pandora's gift. Pandora's gift. Pandora's gift. And if you notice my tattoo, Proverbs 27:17 through 19. If you know anything about that, you know that it's about iron sharpening iron. So therefore, this is also kind of about reciprocity. What you give is what you get. What you get back, what you dish out. Like they say, don't. What my grandma used to say, don't cash a check that your ass can't handle. So whoever been coming to you with all this ignorant energy of them want to be a bully, they gonna wind up being just like the bully at the end of class act. Was like, dude, how you started wasn't the way you end. And that same thing with Kid and Play. How they started wasn't how they ended. With Kid and Play, they had a greater appreciation for life. The bully at the end, he was more so like, what the fuck just happened? Yeah, like that can't, if you can't beat them, join them. Yeah, he kind of got beat up a little monstrous, something that I don't think he would have been able to join them, without being their lackey type of thing. And, he came a long way to even understand that, you don't have to come back from lackey. So we have second house. What you want, get what you need. What you want, get what you need. What you want, get what you need. Patiently. And at the bottom, oh, my baby. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my... No nighttime, girl. Unless you finna rest anyway. Yeah, just got that from Spirit. I was having a little bit too much fun singing that song. They was like, cut it out just as quickly as that frog whenever someone entered the room. They shut up. Yeah, same advice is given to you. So whatever these 10, 15 pentacles it is that you have, do understand you can only show this. And I'm talking about the thing, not the fuck around and find out. Although there is only certain people who you could probably do the fuck around and find out with. And I'm hearing somebody say, I could do that with anybody. Well, honey, sorry to tell you, if you ain't studied your enemy and you know them not, or even the energy of your enemy, enemy, Finding Nemo is significant. Just keep swimming, okay? Just keep swimming. Spirit said that's the message. Yeah. So at the bottom we have, there will be success. There will be success from benefits North Node. There will be success from benefits North Node. Just like that frog from, I think it's the WB frog. So W and B may be significant for somebody. The WB frog. Whenever no one was watching, when that one guy, when that one man was in the room, he was, hello, my baby, hello, my honey. But whenever the guy ran to go get somebody, the frog just stopped and he was a frog. But then when it was just that guy again, the frog had the cane and he had the hat and hello, my baby, hello, my honey. But then the guy would try to sneak somebody in, and the frog just intuitively knew to stop. What you have is not for everybody. So I get it. Yeah, don't get trigger happy. Do know when it's a fuck around and find out moment. And at that point, it's not necessarily something that you can control, because spirit got you and like, hey, go for it. And as far as your abundance, that is such a secret, I see, that you're working towards, because all the way up there, nothing can stop you. You all the way up. Whatever that is, be just like that frog. Show it for those who you know are worthy for it to be seen. And keep it to yourself in silence, just like that frog. You know, when others who you ain't too sure of their earning potentials, shut up. Keep it to yourself. Hide it to yourself. Show gift. Nobody else's, though you can share it, though you will share it, though others will experience it in their own way. It just depends on what part of the community and which community they're a part of. So I would like to get you something because I got some food going. No, you're right. Okay. I got some food going and I am starting to smell it, honey. Don't smell yourself too much. Leap of faith. And I was so gonna say that. Thank you for reminding me, Spirit. Okay. I was gonna say, be like that frog. Take a leap of faith, right? Leap of faith. Okay. Leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. Point blank, period. All the other in betweens, you know the details. If you would like to share them in the comments. Please like, share, subscribe. If I've never said that before, which I'm sure I haven't, and not sure if I want to make a habit of saying that, because to each their own, and whoever these messages are meant for, they will find them. So as always, do behave, but on the other hand, go Rebels!